So, damn it. Hello, it's me, Josh Hunter. I'm here on the planet Earth, and as usual, and I got some. Dude, how? All right. Oh, I know. I'll just put it like this. That'd be kind of neat. It is. Well, I got some things I need to say, and I think it's important to let you know certain things, important aspects. As you know, I am probably I'm probably about 30. I had a. They're going to be some lies and there are going to be some truths in this video, and I need to test your ability to discern reality from non-reality, as well as understanding the purpose of each, the function of reality and the function of non-reality, and how to utilize either position in some needful manner. Okay, so you'll have to forgive me. This morning I found a White Claw, and so I'm one White Claw deep. So if I get a little wild, so I need to let you know something. And a lot of you guys on YouTube, a lot of you really popular YouTube people, you may not realize it, but a lot of your success you owe to me. It'll be hard for you to accept, perhaps, may even be hard for you to see it. I figure I need to say this now to get ahead of this thing, because I don't want you to find this out on your own. I don't want you to be in some bad place one night and then suddenly realize, oh, this fucking Great Expectations bullshit. I'm Pip, and here's this guy coming off of the the prison ship, and he's my fucking mysterious benefactor is some goddamn homeless person. I didn't know that. So I'm going to tell you, up front, okay, I am your mysterious benefactor. You don't have any type of YouTube success without me. And you want to know why? Well, it's important that I don't ever get too creative. It's just I was the type of person, honestly, I don't really see why. I mean, I enjoy life. I enjoy being alive. I'm not like a sad person or something, generally, but it's just important for you to realize at this time that I'm not saying you guys got to pay your dues, but just don't get too far away from the Josh Hunter program. There's only so much I can do to protect you. Alright, you guys want to go out, and yeah, okay, a lot of you guys are very sure that you got your YouTube success without me. And as long as you want to continue believing that, I'm not gonna stand in your way. Go ahead, just fucking. Oh, dude, I became, a major YouTube sensation without the help of Josh Hunter. Totally, yeah. You keep on saying that. You keep on saying that. More White Claws, please. Alright. I just want you to realize that, sometimes, you gotta just... Anyway. Alright, I wanted to, so that, I am your YouTube origin, okay? And if I'm not mistaken, I might very well be the origin of YouTube, and it's important to realize that I don't need adulation or fame or anything. I just need you to know that for your own protection and safety, because we are approaching a point where you guys, no one taught you how to cover up. See, in movies and television, when these guys became successful, somebody was there to teach them how to cover up, how to cover up all the veins and the wires and you know, the connections, and you YouTube guys, like, no one ever taught you. Sorry, I was a little late getting here. I didn't realize that all this was going on. You know, I come back to my house and all of a sudden, you know, there's like nobody's like, oh, why the fuck are all these like fucking naked people online? So I'm gonna help you cover up. I'm gonna teach you how to. I'm not gonna. Well, let's. If you're grateful for like what you have, I won't need to teach you anything, and you'll realize, maybe we should throw some clothes on this thing. Anyway, I wanted to. A couple of years ago, I had this idea. I wanted to move to Japan. I don't think I could, obviously, because, you know, I'd stand out, and I'm pretty sure, you know, they're not like big on foreigners. But I wanted to start my own television show in Japan. I wanted to call it Daijobu Gaijin. And it was going to be like a type of reality show. And when I'd go around looking for people who really did not belong, like who were like out of place and like were not where they were supposed to be, and then somehow, you know, contrive situations or create situations where they would be revealed to them that like they are in a place where they don't belong. And at the moment when they realized that they didn't belong where they were, I would show up and say, Daijobu Gaijin. Or no, that would be Daijobu Gaijin desu ka? Is that it? I don't know. I don't speak the language. So, I mean, I speak it a little, but I mean, not a lot. Anyway. And that was my show, my television show that I was going to have. And, oh, good morning, sir. Do you plan to waste more water today? Yes? No? You see all this, there's usually water here, but it's all dry. Do you think that means anything? Excuse me, sorry, I asked you a question. If you want to waste Santa Monica's water, you better be prepared to fill it back up. Wasteful, 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 wasteful. Come on. You had plenty of things to say yesterday when you first got here. You were stomping all over the place, making a mess. Nothing to say now? All right. So anyway, I normally would not have even been like particularly concerned about fulfilling this idea, but one night I was in Hollywood, right on I don't know, it's where that Floyd's Barbershop is on Cahuenga, and I saw like three like Japanese men, Japanese youths. They seemed to be like having some type of issue or whatever, and I came up to them, and like I was like several drinks in. I was you know, I wasn't drunk, but I mean I'd had some drinks, and I went up to them like, Daijobu, and they laughed, like they actually like they thought it was funny, and I thought, oh, and I thought to myself, because in the Japanese language, Daijobu means are you okay? And oh, sorry, I didn't explain that. Some people don't speak Japanese. Okay, Daijobu means are you okay? And Gaijin is like someone who's in Japan who isn't from Japan. So I thought it would be funny, like this black guy in Japan having a show called Daijobu Gaijin. I thought it'd be funny. But they laughed with such sincerity. Like I thought, like, did somebody tell these guys about my ID or about my idea? And like they were like, because they were like genuinely like, ah, like that's the exact laugh that I wanted. Like my catchphrase, you know, it's like, ah, Daijobu guys. Like you realize that you are not where you belong. I'm not saying that they weren't where they belong, but I'm just saying anyway. That was the general feel of the show. It was like, ah. Anyway, but I just thought, you know, you know, I like living in the United States. Like when I have like, when everything's like cool, when I have my own place and everything's like, you know, carpeted floors and everything, it's, I don't know, I'm not like the leaving type. You know, it's not, my general program is not like to leave. I guess I'm like an easily satisfied person. I mean, I wouldn't say easily satisfied because that has connotations. I mean, the choices that I've made, the decisions that I make, how I perceive myself. When I put all this together, like I don't see anything. I don't see anything missing. Is what I'm saying. I don't think there's anything missing in my life. And generally, like when you're dissatisfied, I mean, that's when you get into this, position where you're like, oh, I need more. I want more. But I guess some people, they need the contrast of having like nothing. They need the contrast of, and I'll admit, I wasn't always, actually, no, I have always been this way. But some people, they need to experience like such a severe deficit of their necessities in order to realize, oh, wait a minute, actually I don't need to do all of these other things. I can just enjoy my life. So, anyway, you YouTube guys, if you're watching this video, I'm not saying that I'm the father of or the sire of all the YouTubers, but some of you guys, you big time people, like I've studied intensively, and I know my own code. Okay, I know my own code. I know my own my rhythms, my frequencies. I've had plenty of time to think about it. And I think, I'm not saying you guys owe me anything, because I don't, if I give a gift, it's not like, oh, I gave a gift, so now you got to give me something. Like, I give a gift because I like giving gifts. I want you guys to be safe. I don't want you guys to get in trouble, because so far, if I'm not mistaken, nobody else knows that I'm the sire of YouTube. And but if people do find out, we're gonna have a lock problem. I guess the thing that makes me so glad to be myself is that I'm just so naturally repellent. Like, people do not want to spend very much time with me. They want to gain things from having associated with me, but they don't actually like me. And maybe that's the reason why I like myself so much. Like, it's such proof that I don't know, that I'm right. That I'm right about everything that I do. Like, there is such a unity in people's rejection of me that I just, then I guess I must be very right. Because, it is sometimes said that, if they're not, talking shit about you, then, you're not. If they're not, I don't want to use it. If they're not talking shit about you, then you're not doing it right, or something like that. I'm not saying that, but I don't know, because most of the time, the mob is wrong. Most of the time, people, in large groups, are wrong. And so the fact that there is such a unity, that people are so united in their rejection of me, and their rejection of my personality, and the rejection of, myself, the rejection of everything that I represent, it makes me think, man, I must really be right about, my opinions and the choices that I've made. And when I watch YouTube, it's like, no one taught these guys how to cover up. Nobody. And that's why in the Hollywood system, the entertainment, and the show business, that's why you have an agent. That's why you have a manager. That's why you have to go through, several stages, because there's a process. It is a machine. Okay, and when you do things too quickly, you miss a spot, and then what? It's like an open wire, and anybody can come along and mess with that wire and hook it up to some other, component, and then just, leech off all that. I've been doing this a long time, so I don't need you to acknowledge me. I don't need you to say, oh, thank you, Father, thank you, thank you, Sire, for all of your great gifts. No, I don't need all that. In fact, it's probably better if you don't. But just, I'm not crazy. I'm very sane. You just have to be paying attention. More White Claws, please. All right, am I I pushing it too hard with the White Claw thing? It just, it's like it's a new drink that became very popular, and I haven't been a part of it. There've been so many parties where people are drinking this thing, and I haven't even been able to go to a single party where I have not been to a single party where there was a White Claw, where I was able to drink a White Claw and hang out with a bunch of people. Like, can you believe that? Oh shit.